used to go to the racetrack, the Manor Downs racetrack, and every weekend, and had a great time out there until some friends of mine informed me about certain aspects of the racing industry that turns out I was horrified by. So I stopped going out there, but and not to generalize, a lot of great trainers, a lot of great riders and all that, and then there's some a little more unscrupulous people. But John D. and I both share a love of the writing of Charles Bukowski, and so I was, every time I'd go, I'd like, stop at a payphone and be like, John D., I'm going to the track. I'm going to the track. It's just like Chinaski. It's just, just like, I was, oh man, I can't go. I was like, you love Bukowski. You gotta go to the track, And he could never do it. I don't know. He had a newborn at the time. I don't know, something about that. But
something about going to the track when you've got a baby seems kind of wrong.
So one of these days, I'm really laying it on. I'm like, oh man, it was just beautiful day. It was like an April perfect day, and he's like, oh, I can't go. I tell you what, put down $2 on the horse with the funniest name or the craziest name, and just put him down to win. $2, minimum bet, $2. Like, all right. So at this point in my racing, my race betting career, I was reading the forms the night before, and I picked out things. And so, like in race 8, there was this horse, Count Montzadi, that was going off at 74 to 1. So
That's my guy.
So I circle it, and I'm like, okay, I'll,
$2.
Yeah. So I get to the track, and it's me and Beaver Nelson and some other folks. And
wild card.
Who's that?
Jacob.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if he was at this one. He was at, but he that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But so we're getting, we're winning, losing, just having a great time, and the race is coming up. I'm like, oh yeah, don't forget, put $2 on Count Montzadi, and so then I already had my horses picked out for that race, and they take the horses out and let you see them before the race, and I'm like, and they're doing the parade, sort of, watching, and I'm like, man, Count Montzadi's a good-looking horse. This is like a really good-looking horse. And so I'm like kind of, and at this point his odds have fallen a little bit, it's like better, they're like maybe 52 to 1 or something. And so I started amending my thing. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just put it, I'll put a bet on an exacto, which is like a winner. You pick 2 horses in a row, and so I throw him in with a favorite as a, and then go up to the betting window, and I put down $2 to win Count Montzadi. I make a bet involving Count Montzadi as well, and we're back. And I told Beaver this whole thing, I'd said, and he's like, are you really gonna bet on that horse? It's like, I'm like, well, I mean, that's a beautiful horse, and $2.
It is the funniest name.
It is the funniest name, and it's our particular shared sense of humor too. That like, it just conjures up this character of some deposed, disgraced English or European nobleman.
Disheveled fake royalty.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Count Montzadi. So the race goes off. It's a thoroughbred race, and so it's a big, all the way, mostly around the track, and I'm like watching the race because it takes a little while. I'm watching the race and kind of looking at the next race, kind of picking out things. And then Beaver's like, hey, check out your horse, man. And it's literally, here's all the horses, and then here's Count Montzadi. And I was like, well, I mean, what do you expect, man? What's going on? And he goes, yeah, all right, Count Montzadi. And so, but then as it's coming around the bend, coming to the straightaway, Count Montzadi just makes this bold move on the outside. He starts coming at, and he's like passing, And the announcer, who is the guy calling the race, who's you can tell he takes pride in his job. He's very like, and we got so and so. I mean, it's real lackadaisical country track kind of thing. But he's just like, and what's this? Count Montzadi coming up around there. Oh my, Montzadi's making a move. Montzadi's moved up. Look at this, he's in 5th place. Oh my God, Count Montzadi, Count Montzadi. He just starts losing it, and he's screaming, and it's distorting the mic. It's And he just runs and just beats, like by several, like at least a length, you know, wins the race. Count Montzadi, and people are, and the guy just can't stop. He's like, "Come on!" It was just, we were just like screaming, you know. And there's, you know, you can tell there's like 8 people in the stands who are all like, "Oh my God!" It's like the old guy in the checkered hat. It's like, I knew she'd come in one day, you know. So, John, this is John D's one bet at the racetrack, and I believe it was $167 on a $2 bet. So I'm just like, you know, I go up and I win a little bit, but not, you know, he just did the flat out win, which was just such, I mean, the payoff.
Scrappy, from then on, every time he would go to the track, he would place one John D bet, where he would look for the funniest name.
Yeah. But I remember going.
Count Montzadi.
I remember going to the Resentments that night and just being like, just couldn't wait. I'm like, he's like, well, how do we do? I'm like, oh, we did good.
We did really well.
Did I get a couple bucks? Yeah. But so Count Montzadi. I used to go to that track so much that I actually, you know, the guy who goes, dun, 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 I actually talked him into coming and playing with the Resentments one night. Remember that? He got him played on Voltaire.
He got him played on Voltaire. Oh yeah, I know that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved, yeah. When that road is rocky, I shall not be moved. When that road is rocky, I shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Or when the night is cloudy, I shall not be moved. When that night is cloudy, I shall not be moved. Just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved. All right, Rich. One more time. you so much, Johnny. Graham. Rich Brotherton. Oh, Jordan Cook. I'm saving the best for last time. Barbara Nesbitt. And who did we have? We had Kate Howard. We had Kathy McCarty. Oh my God, Kathy McCarty.
God, Kathy McCarty.
Kathy McCarty singing
And
Living
birthday
Life.
boy, Matt Giles.
Matt Giles. Okay, folks, please, please, please.